Hey, it's Mom. I want to show you how I make mayonnaise. So I have an egg in this jar, and then I'm going to put 3/8, no, a teaspoon and a half of ground mustard. So we'll just put that in here. Teaspoon and a half. It's about a teaspoon and a half. And then we're going to put 3/8 teaspoon of salt in here. This happens to be an extra large egg, but you can use a large egg and use the same measurements I'm making. So 1, 2, 3 teaspoons, 3/8 teaspoon of salt. And then I have a teaspoon and a half of lemon juice, and I just use the bottle stuff, and tablespoon and a half of lemon juice, and half a tablespoon of white vinegar. And that's going to go in there on top of the egg. So everything goes in on top of the egg. And then we're going to put in a cup and a half of oil. You can actually probably make more if you had a bigger jar. One egg will do a lot. You don't just have to do one. So I'm going to fill this up to the 2-cup mark because the egg and so forth, all those other ingredients make about a half a cup. I'm not talking to you, hon. So here we go, and you just let it sit there for a minute to kind of settle. And it's pretty good settled. So here's my stick blender, immersion blender. So I'm going to put that down right on top of the egg at the bottom of the jar. And then I'm going to turn it on. When it starts to turn, you lift it, you lift it. It gets real thick, so it clogs up the bottom of the blender here, so I have to scrape that out because all the oil didn't get mixed in, which is fine. Sometimes I don't mind that. It's just you just get a little oil with your mayonnaise on your sandwich or whatever. So I'll put that in there. Then I'm just going to put it right here because that's where it needs to be mixed. Well, that's pretty good. That's about it. So let me show you how thick it is. See how thick it is? Push that down in there. I do need a little bit wider jar because I think that's the issue with, I can't get some of the oil on the top to mix in. But as I said, it's not an issue for me. But look how thick that is. Can you see how thick that is? See? See that? And it's the best mayonnaise. I'll send you the recipe if you want it, or you can maybe just write down the ingredients from the video. So anyway, that's what I just wanted to show you. Let me have that. Thank you. So if you use mayonnaise, it's a really good thing to do to make your mayonnaise like this. So love you and talk to you later. Bye.